This is how I was raised, in a house where silence was respect and questions felt like rebellion. We didn't ask why. We didn't say, I think. We didn't even wonder out loud. You just listened. You nodded. You agreed. Even when you didn't understand. Because having an opinion, that was dangerous territory. It could be called talking back. It could earn you a sharp look. I would start forming words in my head and delete them before they ever reached my lips. Even when I knew the answer, even when I was right, I stayed quiet. Not because I didn't have something to say, but because I didn't know if I was allowed to say it. And that silence, it followed me everywhere. Into classrooms, into friendships, into rooms where my voice should have mattered, that defending your truth was the same as disobedience. So I became agreeable, easygoing, the one who doesn't have a problem with anything. But deep down, I had thoughts, strong ones, clear ones. I just didn't know how to own them. I would replay conversations in my mind, thinking of all the things I should have said, all the ways I could have stood up for myself if I had just found the courage. I'm learning that I can ask questions without being difficult, that I can disagree without being wrong, that I can explain myself without needing permission. And sometimes I think about that younger version of me, the one who had so much to say but didn't feel safe enough to say it. So now I speak for both of us. I ask the questions. I share the thoughts. I say the things that once stayed locked inside. Not perfectly, not always confidently, but consistently. Because this is how I was raised, to shrink, to agree, to stay quiet. But this is how I'm choosing to grow, to speak, to stand, to be heard. I was raised in silence,
but I will not live there.